Right, so they tell you in Mexico not to drink the water. But I was in King Soopers the other day, and they sell imported Mexican water. I mean, I bought some. I mean, I use it when I'm constipated. But yeah, I'm married. I was married for 13 years, and I tell you, marriage just wasn't for me. I mean, me and my wife, we were about as compatible as fire and water, right? And I guess I was fired because she was always putting me out. I mean, every weekend, I mean, we just argued all the time, you know? And you don't want the police coming up to your house for any kind of domestic things because they don't want to hear anything you have to say. They just want to take somebody to jail, you know? Because you ever try to talk to the police? You know, they don't want to hear what you have to say. You'd be like, wait a minute, officer, I did nothing wrong. He's like, hey, you want to go to jail? Then sit down and shut your mouth. You know, you'd be all upset, you know, in your own house. He's treating you like a child, you know, so you act like a child. You know, it's like, I mean, this is my house. Shut my mouth. That's what I wanted to say. But you can't talk back to the police. Well, I tell you. Another thing I want to talk about, Mike Tyson. I don't know, man. The man went from wanting to kill people's kids and eat people's kids to, I just love everybody. Everybody, I just love everybody, you know? I mean, it turns out all he needed was a good butt whooping. That's all he needed. But is it just me or does Mike Tyson sound a lot like Curly from the Three Stooges? Doesn't he? Especially after the Holyfield fight, right? Because after the interview, you know, the guy asked me like, so Mike, what happened? He's like, well, you know, I'm fighting a guy. You know, every time I come in, the guy's butting me. I mean, every time I come in, you know, and it's fighting. You know, so I started getting mad. So I go back to my corner, you know, I say, hey, Mo, you know, this guy's hit me in his head with my head. You know, what am I supposed to do? You know, so Mo says, hey, poke him in the eye. I said, I can't poke him in the eye. I got a glove on, you moron. You know, so then Curly says, hey, bite him. So I bit him. So Mike, you know, I mean, you know, I'd hate to mess with the guy, you know, because the guy is pretty big, and he'll walk up to you if he hears you say something about him at a comedy show. You know, hey, Mr. Funny Man, come here. Hey, come here. What are you running for? But now he'd probably come up to you and say, hey, man, I love you, man. You know, I mean, everybody just had the wrong information about me, man. I'm a good guy, man. I love everybody. You know, plus my ex-wife, man, when I got divorced, man, she couldn't cook, you know. I mean, I have to have a woman that can cook, you know. And it was surprising to me, right, because my wife was half black and half Spanish, right? So I thought it would be a smorgasbord every night, right? But she would get confused in the kitchen. You know what I mean? She was cooking stuff like chili corn ham hocks, refried black-eyed peas, chitlin rellenos, right? And I wasn't going to eat it, but I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so when she leave the kitchen, I'd throw it to the dog, right? Because she had one of them little chihuahuas, little Taco Bell dog. I mean, he wouldn't even eat it. Right, he'd look at me and look at the bowl as if to say, hey, taquito Taco Bell. No, what is this in my bowl, man? No, she cooked it for you. Last time I had the runs for 3 days. No, what, do I look like Scooby-Doo to you, man? Thanks.